Are you somebody who's tired of being a beta? Are you somebody who's frustrated to understand what it takes to become a man? Are you somebody who thinks that there is an image of you that's an alpha male, but the reality is completely different? Are you tired of watching these fake masculine figures that just rent out Lamborghinis, show you 10 girls on a yacht, but they don't give you any actionable advice on how to become a man? If that's you, then watch this video till the end. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what it takes to become an alpha male. You will know exactly what it takes to become a man who is not frustrated in his masculinity. You will know exactly what it takes to match the image of masculinity that you have in your head to the reality of masculinity that you have right now. Alright, that being said, let's dive right into it. Who is an alpha male? Number one, a man who knows his boundaries, who draws his boundaries, and most importantly, who reinforces his boundaries. Have clarity on what you like, what you don't like. The way of treatment that you accept versus the way of treatment that you don't accept. The actions that make you feel respected versus the actions that make you feel disrespected. Have clarity on all these things. Now, how do you develop this clarity? Listen to that inner voice of yours. Be aware of your emotions in different situations and simply take a mental note of it. This will allow you to gain clarity on what your boundaries are. Now, how do you draw your boundaries? In every situation, be it with yourself or be it with other people who are involved, make sure that you are very vocal about what you are not going to take. It could also be with yourself. If you are doing something that goes against your values, then make sure that you give yourself that order as well. That, hey, I am not going to do this because this won't be accepted by me a week down the line, a day down the line, a few hours down the line. Right now, I'm acting from a very subconscious place. I'm doing things right now because I'm intoxicated by lust. I'm intoxicated by this instant dopamine. So, disconnect yourself for a moment and give yourself that order that you won't do this. Respect your own boundaries first. Now, when it comes to other people, ensure that when somebody is trying to cross a boundary that you know of, be vocal about it. Ensure that they know what your boundary is, and then you enforce your boundary. If somebody crosses your boundary, you make sure that you take actions which have consequences, which give a very clear message that you crossed my boundary and that is not okay. It is not accepted by me. Period. No explanations required. Now, how do you do that? Let's say that you are somebody who's very punctual, but the person who's coming to meet you is 30 minutes late to the meeting. Wait for them for 15 minutes, get up and leave after 15 minutes. When they reach the location 30 minutes late, let them know that, hey, I waited for you for 15 minutes, but since you were late, I got up and I left because I planned my day very meticulously. The message that you give out is that I take my time seriously, you better take my time seriously as well. And in case if you don't, it's fine. I will just leave. You don't get to be with me. Simple as that. No explanations required, straight consequences. Let's say that you're outside with your girlfriend at a party. There are men who are trying to whistle at her, catcall her. You tell her that, babe, don't bother, let's focus on having fun. But then these guys try to approach you and your girlfriend. What do you do then? You know your boundaries. You know that this is not okay. So you ask them a confrontational question. What do you want from us? We want to buy drinks for the girl who's with you. Number two, you know your boundaries. So you clearly state that's not going to happen. Why don't you guys mind your own business and let us enjoy our night? Simple as that. And then they try to push you and you know how to enforce your boundaries. So you don't break the ice, but when they break the ice by touching you or by pushing you, you touch them back hard enough once so that they don't have the dare to continue doing what they were doing. Now, I would be the last person to advise anybody to get into a street fight because it is plain and simple stupid. Why? Because they can have a rusted knife, they can have a gun, you have no idea. But when push comes to shove, you as a man know how to enforce your boundary. Now, you need to develop two more things to ensure that you are able to enforce your boundaries. Number one, mental strength. Number two, physical strength. How do you develop mental strength? By standing up for yourself whenever required. You are somebody who does not accept being pushed around and you don't get pushed around. Whenever you feel this is an opportunity for you to stand up for yourself, whenever you think that somebody is trying to take you for granted, make a fool out of you, take you for a ride, be vocal about it. How do you develop physical strength? You pick any combat sport, train at least 2 to 3 times per week, spar at least once per week, work out, lift heavy, develop muscle gain strength. And this is how you become a man who has the capability to enforce his boundaries. Now that is the end of point number 1. Point number 2, you know how to have fun. I know it sounds very counterintuitive, but it is one of the most important traits in an alpha male. I'll tell you why. The emotional well-being of your tribe depends upon you, and you can't afford to be dull, drab and gloomy all the time. You need to make sure that you are having fun, you are in a good mood, you are in an emotionally stable mood at all times, because there are people in your tribe who will look up to you, who will see you as a person that they admire, and your emotional state will have a rub-off effect on the emotional state of your tribe. So you better ensure that you know how to have fun at all times. Again, by fun I don't mean dopamine hits, by fun I don't mean drugs, by fun I don't mean alcohol. By fun I mean that you are somebody who knows how to be present at all times, who understands and embodies the fact that we get one life, and it's best to make sure that we live every single day to the fullest. That brings me to point number 3. You as a leader, you as an alpha male should have the ability to uplift your tribe, to uplift others, and to bring out their best potential. Being successful alone is easy. We don't take the easy path. We ensure that we take our people along with us. You will only become really successful when you don't achieve success by yourself, but when you also ensure that the people around you become successful along with you. That being said, you also need to choose your tribe wisely. You don't try and go after every person who's a drug addict. You don't go after people who are losers by birth. They just don't have the fire in them. You can't expect to make these people successful along with you. You also need to know how to choose your tribe wisely as an alpha male. Make a list of non-negotiables. Now, these non-negotiables are traits that you want your close people to have. It could be having a sense of ambition, it could be monetary, it could be characteristic, it could be their habits, it could be the way they think, could be anything. If your current tribe does not have even one of those traits, kick them out. And ensure that you curate your tribe who ticks every single box in that checklist. This is the single most important thing that you can do for yourself, for your success, and to ensure that you grow and thrive as an alpha male along with your tribe. And mark my words, a true alpha male will never hesitate even once to throw a useless tribe member out of the tribe and replace them with a more capable one. So if you think that you are stuck in a toxic relationship or a friendship, then kick that person out of your life right now and block their contact. Never see them again, never speak to them again, and replace them with a better one. Now, these are the 3 things that you need to keep in mind if you want to become an alpha male, if you want to become the most masculine version of yourself. I know it is easier said than done, but if you can make this change in the mind, and it all starts with the mind, then you can make this change a reality. And by the end of it, you will become the most masculine version of yourself, a masculine version who does not depend on these hollow promises of women and Lamborghinis, but masculine version of yourself that believes in himself, that ensures that his tribe grows and thrives, and a masculine version of himself that does not need these external proofs and validations to feel masculine. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.